For parents and grandparents, it's sometimes tough to find ways to connect with the kids, especially in the world of electronic devices. So how do the older generations plug into quality time together? Metro Mom's Barb Arneden is going to tell us more. Welcome, Barb.
Hello.
Thanks for being here. You always bring such great tips. Game night, why is it important?
Well, game night is a really great way when you want to connect the generations and really bridge the generation gap with grandparents and parents and kids these days. It provides a lot of opportunity, fun aside, for them to practice life skills, for them to unplug from technology and devices and really plug into each other and get to know something about each other too.
We have a hard time, of course, JR is 5 years old, and when he's not the winner of the game, it's really tough for him.
So younger kids, you really want to look for something that's more cooperative. There's a lot of cooperative games, and the problem solving and learning how to work together as a team, that's learned behavior. So you want to look for something where everybody can play together instead of against each other, so there's no competition.
I like that.
And
That's
then
good.
Also, of course, games that don't have a lot of reading involved
Right.
is a lot easier for someone his age too.
So what would you recommend? Let's say we've got kids of all ages.
Kids of all ages. Well, first, I really like the classic games. Things like Jenga and Yahtzee and Monopoly. Hasbro has kept these classics but updated them a little bit to really attract the attention of these younger generations. But you and I still know how to play it. And
Right.
Grandma and Grandpa still remember how to play it. So we can sit down and get started right away.
That's awesome. I love it. I do like when you know how to play the game.
Right.
Because you kind of, especially with a 5-year-old, you can lose their attention pretty quickly. So I always try to read the rules beforehand so I can explain it to him
and
without
it can be
him.
frustrating for our age, even if we don't
Absolutely.
understand how to do it.
Absolutely.
I really like Buzzword and Buzzword Junior from Patch because these help the younger kids practice vocabulary.
Great.
And you can walk them through it, but it also provides opportunity for a discussion. So something comes up on the card, oh, this reminds me of a story of when I was growing up. Let me tell you about it. So it really provides a lot of opportunity to discuss things and get to know each other too.
Our last guest, Bruce Filer, would have liked that one, right? Yeah.
I like Pengaloo for younger kids.
We have this one. It's so cute.
This is great. They don't have to learn how to read. Kids, young kids, as young as age 3, as long as they're not going to eat the game pieces, they know this memory game. So it's just you pick up the penguin, look at the color egg under it, and then you try to find the match under the other penguin.
It's
so
just
even
more fun than the typical memory.
And it's easier for
cards.
them to turn over with their little hands too. And even
think
something
about
like Blunders, this is also from Patch, that works on manners, and it just talks about scenarios and what would you have done differently. So again, a really good opportunity for them to learn good sportsmanship, respect, manners, and how to just even look someone in the eye and talk to them.
We're going to have to look for that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then for even the youngest that I really like, there's games that are based on their favorite characters.
Oh, sure.
And what's great about this one is it gets you up and out of your seat and acting goofy and silly. So no reading involved, no real gameplay involved. This is just kind of a let's get silly and goofy and laugh at Grandma and Grandpa or laugh at the parents, and the kids can have fun and move around.
It's a great bonding experience, huh?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, what do we have here?
That's another buzzword. Now this is for older kids. This is from Patch. And Patch really has something for everyone in between the generations. So this is for 10 and adult, and this one will go as young as 7 and up.
Okay, so you really do need to look at the box and make sure you're picking something appropriate.
Because things, you want to look at vocabulary, you want to look at motor skills if you're talking about younger kids. You want to look at how long the gameplay is, because the younger the child you have, the shorter their attention span. So they usually say on it how long, if it's a 20-minute game or a 30-minute game, and how involved it's going to be.
Or if this could be an all-nighter.
Right.
Probably not right for the kids. All right, what is this Chicky Boom down here?
Chicky Boom,
this looks so cute.
This is, remember I was talking about cooperative play. This is where everybody's going to cooperate together and play, and it's just a balance game. But kids, yes, there's a science lesson in here, but it's so much fun, and it's so goofy where you get to take turns, they get to practice taking turns and balancing by putting the pieces on it, and that's something you can play together, but we're not competing against each other. We're just going to get this to work together.
All right, that might have to be our next move. No more competition in the games for a little while. Thank you so much, Barb.
Sure.
These are great. For more of Barb's helpful tips, check out MetroplexBaby.com.